You are watching The Word Exposed. Here we will try to listen to God who speaks to us today through the sacred scriptures. Join me in beholding the truth of God's unwavering love for us. Good morning, my dear brothers and sisters. Today is the 33rd Sunday in Ordinary Time. Our readings this Sunday have an apocalyptic theme. We are given an imagery of the day when the Son of Man comes to earth again in full glory. The readings present us signs of the coming of this day, and as we continue contemplating, let us look within us. Am I prepared for His day? But then His words are consoling. Heaven and earth will pass away, but my words will not pass away. And we know His words are full of compassion and mercy. So my friends, let us put our trust and faith in Him and be vigilant, for we do not know the hour and place to encounter Him. According to Jesus, the Holy Spirit will not invent new truth. The Holy Spirit will lead us to the truth that Jesus has already taught. When you have the Holy Spirit, you can speak and explore different languages to address people of different needs. Barriers and boundaries of discrimination, division, and injustice should disappear. The diversity of the gifts should not be a hindrance to the strengthening of the church. God chooses all.
A reading from the book of the prophet Daniel. In those days, I, Daniel, heard this word of the Lord. At that time there shall arise Michael, the great prince, guardian of your people. It shall be a time unsurpassed in distress, since nations began until that time. At that time your people shall escape, everyone who is found written in the book. Many of those who sleep in the dust of the earth shall awake. Some shall live forever. Others shall be an everlasting horror and disgrace. But the wise shall shine brightly, like the splendor of the firmament, and those who lead the many to justice shall be like the stars forever. The Word of the Lord.
Our first reading for this Sunday comes from the prophet Daniel. You know, this passage from Daniel is not that easy to understand. It is one of those books in the Old Testament that is rather coded, and filled with mystery. But we would like to reflect on vigilance for the future, because this reading, together with the second reading and the Gospel, points towards that, a future, and how do we face the future. Now, every time we talk of the future, there is some sort of mixture of excitement and also of terror. Excitement because the future opens for us a lot of possibilities of newness, new things, new persons that we will meet, new chances, new opportunities, all of those. And they make life really exciting. But because of the unknown quality of the future can also bring us fear. That's why some people are afraid to march towards the future, because it is mysterious, because it is unknown. But what type of future does Daniel present to us? It is not just any type of future. It is the future of God for us. Now, that makes it more exciting, because it is not a future produced by this world. But at the same time, it is more frightening, because it is not a future that we control. It is a future that is God's gift to us. That's why in this future, Michael, the prince, the archangel, the guardian, is depicted as coming to the people. But this visit, this coming of the heavenly figure, Michael, also brings dread. To whom? To those who had lived in injustice. Who will tremble before Michael, the messenger of God, in this unknown future when he comes? Those who did not lead just, righteous lives. It will be a day of terror, for they will be exposed for who they truly are. But this coming of Michael will also be a day of consolation. A day of consolation to those who had been true and faithful to God. It will be a day of consolation for those who had tried their best with God's help to take the path of righteousness and integrity. So, the one future coming from God can elicit two different responses. One of dread and one of consolation. But in the end, what really matters for us is not to know when this day will truly happen. We do not need to know where this coming of Michael will occur. For us, our main business, if you want to call it, is lead good, upright lives. When you are faithful to God, then that future may come, and it will not be a dreadful day for you. It will be a day of reward and consolation. Be vigilant. We do not know the day, the hour, or the place. In this day and age, social networking has become a very convenient mode of communication among people. With just a click and the power of the internet, you are able to reach your loved ones wherever they are. On the other hand, it is saddening and alarming to know that there are some people who take advantage of the reach and availability of social networking sites, spreading scandals and false information about a certain entity or personality, engaging in fraud and scams, and at times pretending to be someone else. Recently, I have been getting reports that there are fan pages and personal accounts under my name and are circulating over Facebook. To set the record straight, I have no personal Facebook account. Rather, I have only one Facebook page, and it is being maintained by Jesuit Communications. I seek your help in reporting fraudulent pages and accounts, not only those concerned with myself, but also with other people and entities. Let us keep the social networking world a good communication venue by being truthful.